What is going on, my peoples, and my plant peoples? So, yeah, we got another good one here today. Hopefully y'all are doing well. Hopefully you had you a good week or weekend, depending on when you're watching this or whatnot. Yeah, as the title kind of shows, I got some overgrown plants. We're gonna look at them, we're gonna repot some stuff, we're gonna cut some stuff. Yeah, that's kind of how it's gonna go. So, some plants I definitely want to be overgrown, but as you will see in this video, there are going to be a lot of plants that are overgrown in places I really can't have. So I'm gonna cut some of those back, and then I'll show you some plants that are outgrowing their moss pole, which is really amazing. A lot of those plants I won't cut back, but some plants on moss poles you will see that I'm gonna have to check it or whatnot. So I'm gonna walk you around, and it's pretty much my plant room. That's why I have a lot of plants on plant poles that are like really huge and kind of getting out of hand. So I'm gonna walk you around, show you a couple different plants that are just kind of outgrowing. I have some Rhaphidophoras, I have some Amplicissimus, I have some Philodendrons, I have some pothos, Epipremnums or whatnot, just kind of looking around. And yeah, we're gonna cut some things back, we're gonna repot some things. We just gonna do a couple of rearrangement. If you got you some plants and some pots and you about to repot, go ahead and hook it up for the one time, and we're gonna do what we're gonna do. So yeah, let's go ahead and get it started. Okay, so the first one I want to talk about is my Rhaphidophora. So I've had this one pretty much in leca for probably about a year, maybe and a half, or probably longer than that. But as you kind of see, it was on the moss pole. A couple leaves, of course, did fall off. Some of this right here is because if you don't keep a moss pole for the Rhaphidophora, then it will just send out runners, and that's what kind of happened with this one right here. And as you kind of see, this was my first split leaf on it. Well, no, this one was my first split leaf, and then it did it again, and then it started to run again. So of course I put some little moss cups on here or whatnot. They're just pretty much little plant cups, and I just stapled it and put some moss on there or whatnot, and it's just been kind of like that for a little minute. And as you kind of see, we got some more split leaves up here, giving those really good, like almost they call it the dragon tail or whatnot. Kind of look like a little angel if you think about it. Use your imagination, right? Kind of body and two wings, and it looks really great. The only thing that's getting out of hand is it started to send up runners, and it actually went through my curtains. So on the other side, you can see right there, it went through the one little hole that got it to kind of grow up here. And as you see, it started to grow along the wall, which of course I don't really mind that. However, at this time now, it's giving me real jungle vibes, to where it's starting to grow like this right here. So one would think to maybe not cut it back, I guess, at this time. I'm not sure what y'all would do. However, if I can cut it back and it start to give me back those leaves right there, that'd be pretty great. So I'm going to cut this one down right here, repot it, and I think that's going to be cool. This one, like I said, the Rhaphidophora decursiva. They also call it like the dragon tail or something like that, which you probably can kind of see. That's probably like maybe a symbol of a dragon tail. But right now, I mean, it's kind of just growing along the wall. It looks pretty dope or whatnot, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and I might cut it down. So yeah, that's kind of one of them right there. So in between my anthuriums and philodendrons, I have here the Hawaiian pothos or whatnot. And for a long time I had it on the moss pole, and as you can kind of see, it started off kind of small leaves or whatnot, and the first leaf that I got actually died off, and it was actually really big leaf, probably maybe the size of a really big hand or whatnot. And right now, you know, I got it on a moss pole, so it's going really well. And I got these little moss poles from Pike here in Georgia or whatnot. They're pretty inexpensive, about $9 or whatnot. So I put it up on this right here, and yes, it is fully in leca or whatnot. And it's been growing, and it's been growing up pretty much along the pole. Come on, my plantaholics. But I ran out of poles. So this right here, if I step back, is about 2 different poles. So that's one right there, and then that's one right there. And I pretty much, let me see, added another pole right here. It's got some metal rods in there, so I just stuck it at the top and then allowed it here. So at this point of outgrowing the pole, 2 different poles, as you can kind of see now, we are stuck along the wall or whatnot. So those roots are definitely giving Florida. I guess I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna keep this one on here until it starts to hit the roof, which is maybe about in another 5 leaves, I would guess that it is, because right now the inner nodes are pretty close to each other, maybe giving about maybe 1 inch or whatnot. So maybe about another 6 or 7 actually. Just kind of looking how it is. And this is a very, very gorgeous pothos or whatnot. And as you kind of see, it's getting a lot more variegated at the top. And it's looking really, really gorgeous. Like that leaf right there is absolutely amazing. This leaf here is pretty sexy in itself. So it's looking really great right now. And I'm glad that I got it on a moss pole and it started to get bigger or whatnot. I can only imagine because it's getting very secure, especially, you know, you see right there that those roots are pretty amazing. If I actually take a look just in the backside, like these are the roots right here, and they're nice and fuzzy. This one right here is finally touching the wall, and then this one right here is going to be touching the wall. So if you have like wood wall or whatnot, like definitely allow it to climb up that way right there. It probably feels a lot more natural that way for the plant. At least that's just what I'm kind of gaining. It looks really, really good. I definitely recommend this Hawaiian pothos or whatnot. Like if you like Hawaiian pothos, it'll probably be really great. And like a pot hanging or something like that, but it may give you like smaller leaves, you know what I mean? So I guess that'll really be up to you. But this one right here is giving me really, really gorgeous leaves. So I'm not gonna cut this one back, but I just wanted to show this one because this one has definitely outgrown its plant pole. And I think the plant pole is maybe about, what that look like? So this is the top right here. Maybe about 5 feet, 6 feet, something like that. So maybe about 10, 12 feet of pothos, and then it's starting to grow along here. So yeah, that's really gorgeous right there. So I won't be cutting this one back. I'm just showing you guys how outgrown it is. So my next plant here is my Amplissimus or whatnot. It's like a silver stripe or whatnot. I don't know if it's variegated or not, but I know that, I think I bought it as variegated, but I think that it's just a silver stripe. I don't really know, but it is a very gorgeous plant. Y'all know I like long leaves, so this was definitely right up my alley. Right now I have it in like leca, and then I think it's like sphagnum moss and soil or whatnot. So I just keep it in there, and then that's like an IKEA little tub or something like that, a little tin can. So I keep it pretty moist because it's pretty long. It has cut off, and not cut off, but it is grown into 2 different places. So if you kind of see right there, it's in 2 different places, right? So this one right here, if we kind of follow this one along, it is going along the wall, and this is where it gets out of hand here. So it has pretty much taken over my wall right here, right near the Rhaphidophora. And I mean, it is very jungle-like on that side over there. I mean, it's very well outgrown. I think I heard somebody want a sample of this plant right here. So I'm definitely gonna cut this one back a little bit maybe not too much, maybe about, maybe right here. And then I'll put this along the wall or whatnot, along a plant pole or something like that. And then the other one is kind of weird because that one got along the wall. And then the other one, like I said, is going up back there, if you can kind of see it. And then it goes up here. And then it trails all along this way. And then I have it down here. But as you kind of see, it's more like, it looked like it was runners or whatnot. And then you got this right here. So all that this is growing. Kind of pull this to the side. So as you kind of see, it's a lot. This is out of hand. This is very much out of hand. Looked like it kind of lost its silver striping, and it looked like it's a little like short, fatter leaves as compared to the longer leaves, maybe because it's not getting as much light or whatnot. This one is pretty good right here, right? Yeah, that's pretty good. But yeah, this is out of hand. I may go ahead and chop this one back and let this one trail in a pot. Put it on my my bookshelf in my room that has pretty much what they call them, like trailer. Yeah, my trailer bookshelf or whatnot. So I'm gonna cut this one back as well. I really like this plant. It grows pretty simple. I water it. It hasn't like gotten burned or anything. Knock on wood, it hasn't given me any bad bugs or anything like that. Like it hasn't had any like bug situations. It's just growing like a weed, really. So if you are looking for a pretty easy philodendron that can be trailed or climb up and looks really good, I definitely recommend this Epipremnum. I did say Epipremnum earlier, right? Maybe. Epipremnum Amplissumum and whatnot. I think it's pretty much similar to like a pothos or whatnot. So, yeah. But it's like little cute leaves, and then it grows up into leaves like this right here. So that gives you something to look forward to. This, of course, seems to look a little bit more mature on that side. So, yeah. So neighboring the Hawaiian pothos to the left of it is the Cebu blue or Cebu blue, depending on how you say it. And this one again is in leca or whatnot. So it's just like fertilized water. There are a couple different cuttings in here, but one in particular just kind of really took off. So I started to put moss cups on them or whatnot, and when I did that, the leaves started to get a lot bigger. Not saying that these like aren't bigger. I think some like little dirt fell on them. Gotta clean these leaves off. But this one kind of like really took off, and as you kind of see, like it started to get really long roots or whatnot, which is like really dope, right? And the leaves started to get bigger. It still has that silver shine on it. And it just like really took off going past my anthurium. So I put it on it's just like a pole or whatnot, like a little stake pole or whatnot, because I was lazy. So it was on moss, and then I just put a little stake on there. You can buy these maybe about 5 from like Home Depot for about $10 or something like that. They're like metal rods or something like that. And it just kept going up. I'm not sure what happened to this. I think some stuff fell and it beat it up. And then there's another moss cup that I made. And then the leaves got really big. That's almost close to how big my hand is or whatnot. And it's cool because I always get to see like mature Cebu blues or Cebu blues leaves, and they get even bigger than this. So it keeps getting bigger, and it doesn't lose its silverness, at least not right now that I see, which is really great. up here is starting to grow too. This right here is a pothos that I just kind of put along the wall too. So I let stuff just grow along the wall. The thing that makes me want to cut it now is that it's hitting the roof and it's not growing any more than that. So I'm gonna have to cut it back or whatnot, so that I can actually get more growth from it. So I'm actually gonna cut a couple of these and put some of these on the pole just as well as that other one, the other plants that I'm gonna be cutting or whatnot. But definitely giving me very, very gorgeous leaves. So I'm pretty excited to cut these back and grow it again or whatnot. Maybe it'll give me even bigger leaves. If I find a mature picture or a very mature picture of a Cebu blue, I'll go ahead and I'll throw it on the screen. But for me, oh no, I think I just broke that. I want to get even bigger Cebu blue leaves or whatnot and then put it along this side over here or this side over here. So I'm gonna cut that back too. Okay, so now we got my Philodendron Atabapoense chocolate or whatnot. Looking really good. I like this a lot. It's definitely like very picturesque philodendron. Some stuff I used to see like when I was in Florida or whatnot, because Florida just grows very well, stuff or whatnot. So this right here is growing really well, except that a couple leaves kind of died off over here. Sorry, hear my cushion of my seat or whatnot, but a lot of this kind of died off right here. So I want to chop this back and I'll probably put it back in the pot. I'm not sure, or maybe I'll just like keep letting it climb until it gets to the top. I guess I'll just let it climb till it get to the top. I like how it's kind of bushy down here because there are two plants in there. So one of them I got from just like a plant pop-up or whatnot, and then this one on this side right here, the right side, I got from Equagenera, and this one has just been taken off or whatnot. I'm not exactly sure what's killing it or whatnot. I did have it on the top where I wasn't really kind of seeing these leaves, like I seen them growing and stuff like that. So it could have been maybe some bugs or something like that, but now it's down here on the floor because it's too big to be at the top. So I'm paying a lot more attention to it or whatnot, and I had a chance to spray it down. So it's looking healthy, very shiny. I haven't even cleaned the leaves. I just sprayed some neem oil on it. The one that you just let it, you spray it and forget it, just let it sit, let it drip off or whatnot. So it's really probably just shiny from the neem oil. But this Atabapoense chocolate, I definitely recommend. Very easy. I just gotta watch out for whatever pest is up there, spider mites, or I'm not exactly sure. I thought it was kind of how the leaf kind of looked, but I mean, it looks dope. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely dying off. I'm not gonna take it off just yet. Yeah, I guess I'm not gonna take it off. I don't like that this node right here is so freaking long. It's probably like maybe 3-4 inches in diameter. I don't like that at all. But I guess I might well just chop it back. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and chop it back, because I like how this is down here. And then as you kind of see there's an extended pole right here. So I probably can just go ahead and take this pole off and cut maybe, if you kind of see right here, that little red right there is where a new leaf is going to come out. So if I can cut it at a diagonal, then I will have a new leaf come out of there. So I think I may do something like that or whatnot, because I don't like how long this is right here. It's not giving me life. It's not giving me life. So yeah, I might go ahead and just chop that one back or whatnot. So we got 3 things now to chop back and repot or whatnot. So we're looking pretty good so far. I got maybe like 2 or 3 more plants to show, and yeah. So this is my beautiful live mani, and then this is a new leaf, maybe about 4 days out of the fold, that little, unfolding itself or whatnot. And I love how that look. These leaves are just looking so amazing, and it's very, very hard. I like that. But as you kind of see over here, that is growing off the side. As you kind of see that there is a vine that's kind of growing out. I got this pot from, or this, yeah, I guess a pot from Goodwill or something like that. And I wish that there were more that I could have got, because I'll probably just put 2 and 2 together. But I may just put like a pot there or something like that, like move this over and put a pot. I guess I'll take it all the way out. Let me see, make sure I don't hit any other plants. They be like, plants be like just choking them. Okay, get off it. Okay, so this is her in all her glory. One of the best climbing or crawling plants that I have right now. I don't know what's going on with my gloriosum, but she gonna get right. But this one right here is really amazing. Once I put it in here, it really started to take off, and I like that. Of course, if you keep the light up here, the leaves will grow up. I think this one right here is down like it is because I didn't have the light from above. So all the other ones, as you kind of see, are from above, and this is absolutely gorgeous. Let me get a look at the backside. Yeah, that is very, very sexy, right? One of my top favorite 5 philodendrons for sure. I just absolutely like how this looks. It makes me feel great to have it. First seen this at Atlanta Botanical Gardens. If you ever go there, it's like near, they have the orchids in there or whatnot. They have a very, very big one. I mean, it's absolutely huge. Maybe bigger than my head or whatnot. So I can imagine if I continue to allow this to grow and get it a pot that is like really long. If y'all have any recommendations for like really long pots or whatnot that I can use, like maybe semi-hydro or something like that, definitely recommend. I know I gotta like look some stuff up, but I know, you know, this is a community, and if y'all are growing this plant, then y'all will give me some good recommendations. So I kind of don't want to take it out of where it is or whatnot, because it's like growing really well. So it'll make me sad if this plant like just start to die or whatnot. These definitely one of them plants that like if it die, I'm gonna be sad. You know what I mean? Like some plants die, it's like ugh, you know, whatever. But if this one die, I'm going along with it. You know what I'm talking about? Bury this with me when I die. But this is like really gorgeous, and it haven't even like finished. So let me, I guess, stop touching all on it and stuff like that. But I just love it. I love it. It's my baby. It's my baby. Okay, I'm gonna stop touching it. Okay, let's go to the next plant. So now we have here my Philodendron crassonerva or whatnot. As you kind of see, it is in a glass pot or whatnot. It has leca and soil, and it seems to be doing very, very well. As this is a long leaf plant here. It's very aki and awkward and heavy. As you kind of see here, it has just been kind of running. So I really need to cut that back. And this plant is very, very heavy. So very gorgeous plant. I like the long leaves that it gives me. I feel like it's very easy. So if you want like a very easy long leaf plant or whatnot that takes up a lot of space, this one right here definitely will. I will go ahead and, I mean, you can kind of see where I'm gonna go ahead and cut that at and just repot it in something else. So that's what I'm gonna do today. But this is my crassonerva. I've had this plant for at least 2 years. And as you kind of see, I mean, it is definitely overgrown. Definitely fit into this video, and I don't know, I like it so far. I mean, I love it. I don't really have any issues off of it. It does have that extra FLORA nectary, as you kind of see in like different leaves and stuff like that, but the extra FLORA don't really bother me. I mean, it gives the plant its character, so I just appreciate what it looks like. With this one right here, like I can't use those like butterfly clips, like I have to use the Velcro because this plant gets very, very heavy because the leaves are already, you know, sticking outward so far that yeah, it's just too heavy. I have it on a moss pole, and as you see, I don't know if you can see, I'll try to zoom in. There is a nail. Let me see if I can kind of point to it. Oh, that's my finger. There's a nail. No, okay, let's go full on my nail. There's a nail right there that is holding it up, because if not, it would definitely lean forward and just fall over. So that one is definitely overgrown. Definitely got to cut that one back today. And yeah, I'm gonna repot that one as well. So here I have my Philodendron Atabapoense, and I got it from Epipremnum. And as you kind of see, this is Lex's pole right here working its magic. I had to put it on 2 poles, as you kind of see. Like, those leaves are absolutely gorgeous. And it has that red backing on it as that Atabapoense kind of have or whatnot. And as you kind of see, the leaves stick out very, very far. So it kind of makes it a little heavy. And as you see here, it's still growing, and it is actually rooting outside of the actual moss pole. If you kind of see it on that left side right there, going all the way up and on the right side. So I'm gonna have to cut this one back because it's just too much. As you kind of see, it's just way too much. It's very heavy, very gorgeous though. Overall, like, it's like very gorgeous. I believe if I like put another pole on it, maybe I would definitely have to put it on the floor. I kind of don't want to cut it, but I think if I put 2 in a pot, I think it'll be even better. It'll give me a lot more bushy. So I may go ahead and do that. Grows very, very easy for me. I mean, I water it, you know, once a week, something like that. You know, I don't actually water the soil. I water the roots up here. So there's no water down there unless it drips. Everything that I water is in the pole. I learned that from the Australian guy, the Sydney plants or whatnot, to water the actual pole and not the pot, so that it can depend on the roots that climb instead of the roots that are in the pot. So yeah, that's what I did. So I went ahead, took his advice, and obviously it's working. These leaves are absolutely huge, not the size of my Walker Annum, but close, as you kind of see. And I think that these get even bigger, and they are absolutely gorgeous. Definitely giving that characteristics of the Atabapoense. And as you can kind of see, that red backing is just, it's just amazing. This is a new leaf actually, because of how soft it is. I can kind of tell. And there's no extra FLORA nectary on there. These little spots on here are just the neem oil spray or whatnot, because this plant does get bugs on it or whatnot. So you definitely want to clean these off and just give it a nice little wipe down. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and cut it back and just put it back in a pot. So we're gonna do that today too. So the last one that I have here is my molted dragon. There are 2 plants in here, as you kind of see, and it is almost fighting for room, but it's pretty dope because it's pretty full, as you kind of see. All those leaves are just amazing, looking amazing. And as we get to the top, it giving that definitely like dragon facial kind of look to it. This is growing definitely out of hand, as you kind of see. There's a, let me try to zoom in. So the area roots are looking really good in the pot, but we are going outside of the pot at this point. Let me go to the side. So we are growing above this right now. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna repot this, or I'm gonna cut and repot it, and just grow. I won't put this back in here because it's already kind of fighting for room here. So I'll go ahead and I'll cut, you know, maybe right there, and probably, yeah, right there. So I'll do pretty much just another rendition of this right here, and I think it'll look really good. I think that it's, I don't think philodendrons get sun stressed, so these are just pretty much kind of like burnt almost. I mean, it's beautifully burnt, or whatnot. It's still molted, I suppose, but definitely has to be cut because it's doing too much right now, and it's definitely outgrown itself. So I've had this one maybe about 6 months, at least 6 months, because I think I sent off a piece. I can't remember who I sent it off to, but I think I had it at least 6 months, and it's growing very, very well. Some of it down here has that like molted on it, but I can tell that this right here is just like kind of burnt because this is a Sandsy light and it's very, 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 very powerful. But I have so many plants that like it has to be that powerful, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna cut this one back and put it in a new pot on a new pole, and it's gonna be groovy. So I'm pretty excited. All right, so tell you the truth, it's been about a week since I made those first clips or whatnot. Just a lot of stuff has been going on, but we are back And as promised, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe about 7 plants to repot and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna knock that out real quick. Well, maybe not real quick, but you know how it is. So the first plant, of course, I have my Rhaphidophora, decursiva. So I finally got me some good pots. These are about 5.2 inches. So I will put them down in the description. I like these right here, like that little, yeah, I like that. So what I got here, like I said, it's my Rhaphidophora. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pot this up. I do got this little moss cup on there, so we're gonna take that off. Then I got my second one here, and then number 3. So I'll probably put this one by itself. And this is crazy, like, just look at those roots. They are actually really hairy, as you were seeing. I was ripping them pretty much off the wall. I want to actually put some plants along that wall just to see if it will actually grow. So I'm kind of excited about that. I feel like if it would do it for the Epipremnum, then it should do it for the Philodendrons. I think that that'd be pretty cool. So some plants I said I might cut up or I won't, like these 2 right here. I think I'm gonna move my Atabapoense over here where the Cebu blue was, and I'm gonna kind of move it or put it close to the wall. So I'm gonna see if I can actually get it to grow bigger or whatnot, and then I'll cut it back since it's already kind of coming off of the pole, as you kind of see here. Do I got it in there? Yeah, as it's coming off the pole or whatnot. So I'm actually gonna move this one over there, but I'm gonna keep it here just as a bodyguard right now. So let's see if these little moss cups did anything. If they didn't, it's okay, because the roots are rooting anyways, you get what I'm saying? So let me see what that did. If it did nothing, absolutely nothing. So this gonna be cool. I'll put that in my potting mix. So I guess we can see that that don't work. I think it's probably because I didn't keep them like moist long enough. So I can understand that. I know for some plants it actually did work, but for that one right there, that one looked like it was a no-go. So, or it looked like it maybe moved, because it looked like there is some moss right here, if you kind of see that. So it looked like there's some moss there. This one right here actually did take. So yeah, I could see some actual roots, and it looks so weird. They look like caterpillars, like little hairy caterpillars or whatnot. Try not to break these roots because I want them to go into the pole. And if you've seen a mature decursiva, then you will, it kind of give me like Monstera vibes or whatnot, like Esqueleto, or however you say that, Monstera. It gives me some of those type of vibes. So I'm hoping I can pull that off with this right here. So we shall see. So let's see, I'm gonna move this moss. Do I got something to put it in? Yep. I always got like little cups around me, just to catch certain things. Sometimes I plan this stuff out, like I got a lot of this stuff kind of planned out, and then sometimes it's just, I'm just going off of what's good. Okay, so I got this here. Let me see, so I'm gonna put this one on by itself. So I'm gonna put that one down there. Got my potting mix. Again, my potting mix is reptile bark. I got some perlite in there. Always gotta have your horticultural charcoal. I got some cocoa chips. I also, today I picked up some cocoa fiber. So I got some cocoa fiber in there. I've heard about cocoa fiber. So if you have not seen cocoa fiber, it just pretty much looks like this right here. So just like I do with my Spagnomoss, moss, it comes in like a brick. So I got this fiber here, and what's gonna be cool about this, or at least what I can kind of see, is gonna keep a good moisture to it. So I don't try to put soil in my mix or whatnot, but I think that cocoa fiber should be good. If y'all use cocoa fiber in your mix, definitely let me know if I should add more, if I should add less. Yeah, just kind of help your boy out, help everybody else out in the little mix or whatnot. So that's gonna be cool. So what I want to do is actually get this on a clear pole here, and I'm actually going to put fiber, or I'm going to put the mix here into here. So I'm actually pretty excited about that one. So let's go ahead and get into that. Usually how that happens is I just gotta kind of see. So I'm going to keep this the way that it is right here. I may go ahead and, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut this back because I don't like how long that is. So oof, I feel like I'm gonna knock that over. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut this back. I may or may not use that one. Let me see, is that too long? I'll cut this right here. I also got my rooting powder. You can also use, and you can get this off of, what they call it, Amazon. You can just look at a rooting powder and, you know, get it as, just get you one, you know. Or you can also use cinnamon if you got some cinnamon in your house. I would go ahead and I would just use that first. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna actually cut. I'm gonna cut. Let me see. Cause I don't really kind of need all that. Let me see. What's this looking like? That should be good. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can get this on this pole. So wish me luck. I have really bad luck with knocking things over, so I always try to, I don't know what it is about me, but I be just knocking stuff over. Stuff just be falling around me. I don't know what it is. I've been trying to sage and use my Palo Santo and stuff like that, but stuff just be falling over. I'm gonna use one of these little cups here. So, where my pole at? There we go. Okay, so I got my pole right here. Let me get in there, boom. So I got my pole here. Plant is gonna be right there. Make sure I put it upward. And then I got my plant right here. So that's gonna look pretty good there. Okay, so here we go. So I'm gonna leave it just like this right here. I'm only gonna put the, I'm only gonna fill up the pole about as far as it gets, because I got a lot of other plants to repot and stuff like that. So I don't really wanna waste it out. And I'm sure it's not gonna grow so fast that, you know, I won't be able to keep up. So I'll go ahead and I'll water this very lightly tonight, and yeah, so let me go ahead and grab the next plant. I'm gonna do the same thing as I did with the other one. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just cut it one right here. So I got a leaf there. I got a leaf here, so I'll cut right there. So I got this little one here, and I'll cut it, make sure I don't cut the leaf. So boom, I got that one there. And then, let me see, I'll cut it about right there. So I got this little thing here. So now, I'll go ahead and I'll dip it in my solution. Well, it's not really a solution, it's kind of, I mean, it's just a rooting powder. It also helps to make sure it doesn't get infected or whatnot, because it is such a fresh cut. It's kind of like human beings in a sense, where we may put on some Neosporin, so this seems like it's just like plant Neosporin. I'm just guessing. And that's a beautiful leaf, is it not? So I got a little powder on that. And got a little powder on there. Boom, just like that. Okay, so I'm gonna do it the same way that I just did the other decursiva. Put this in here. Boom, just like that. So I'll have now 2 of them. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the pole. Where's my pole at? Boom, go ahead and use another clear one. And I'm just gonna put it on just like the other one. So if you notice, I'm not tying it down. What I will do is, I mean, eventually they will like turn around or whatnot, and they'll find their place. So I wouldn't tie this right here down if it was something else, as far as like if it was longer, if I let it stay longer, then I would do that. But right now they're probably going to be in shock, to tell you the truth. So I'm just going to let it grow, and then when it grows past what I want, then I'll go ahead and I will I'll tie it down. But for right now, it doesn't really need it. Heck, I may give this away, to tell you the truth. Oh, I need this to go this way. When it pushes out, it's probably going to give me a little straggler. And then after it gives me the little straggler, then it'll probably give me maybe not as big as leaf as this thing is, but it'll probably give me like maybe a half leaf. And then I believe after that, it should just take off. That's usually what I've seen it do. Even when I look at other people's plants, they kind of do the same thing. So boom, we got 2 decursivas, and I know that kind of look a little wonky right now, but give it a couple months, and this thing grows pretty fast. Not so fast, like I said, I won't catch it, but fast enough that it grows fast enough that you know, I ain't got to worry about it kind of looking like one leaf for so long. So yeah, I thought that was a little bug. Let's go on to the next plant. All right, so we're gonna keep on going. Right now I have my Epipremnum Amplissimum silver strike or whatnot. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put it on a pole like this one right here or whatnot. Oh dang. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cut this into 2. So yeah, let's go ahead and knock that one out right there. So the way that I want to do this one, I'm gonna actually go ahead and try to tie it to it before I put it in there. So what I'm doing pretty much is kind of lining it up. I think that right there would be good enough. Let me see. So I'll cut back this at the bottom. Okay, so I got a little vine right there. That's gonna be good. And then I'll cut this here. And then I'll put this on there. Let's see. That should be Gucci. Okay. Let me get my baby powder. Boom, just like that. Like I said, I gotta watch this stuff just be falling around me. I don't know what it is. Somebody don't want me to be great, but it's okay because I'm gonna be great. So we're gonna do it just like that. Let's see. So I will put. Actually, since that kind of fell out, no, we'll put it like this right here. So I'll put this here. Yeah, I'll put this here. Let me see, I got my little metal rods. So I try to tightly put this on there. So that's gonna go really well. Actually, I wanna put it on the front side. I can see that this is the back side because it look a little like braided. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a little braided. So I'm gonna put this here. Boom, just like that. I'm gonna put a couple more in there because I don't want them to move. I may use some plant tape, but this should be good, at least for right now. So we shall see. And I'm just putting it on the nose because I want the nose to get closer to the moss. And of course, you want it to get closer to the moss because you want it to get bigger. That's the whole point of this right here. If they are long like that, I don't know if you can see it, I'm moving it around. I just go ahead and I'll put it in as best as possible. This does have like a little bend. Hopefully it does not break. Let me see. I could try to poke maybe like a little hole in here to give it a little space. Let's see if I can do that. Let's see if I'm successful at that. Okay. Yeah, that worked. Okay, so now it is in the hole. This one right here is gonna be a little wonky because it grew with a curve. But you know what? We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it do what it do, baby. Okay, just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pin it down. All right, so let me see if it will stay. Boom. Okay. We got a little bit of action. We might need some tape on that, but we'll keep it just like that. So I'm gonna fill the bottom up with as best as possible. There we go. There we go. Put this on there. And give me a little difficulty. Boom, just like that. And then we're just gonna build up around it. Actually, I want this a little bit lower. Okay. We're switching up, but it's all right. Down right there, it's gonna be good, so cool. And then with this pole here, of course we want to build all the way around it because we don't know where the roots are going to grow from. So give it a nice little shakedown. Do we got it? Could it stand up? Boom, just like that. So that's gonna be pretty sick when these start to grow, of course, forward, and they give me them silver stripes just like my ones up there. So I'm pretty excited about that. I probably will go ahead and get some tape because I feel like those pins aren't giving me what I want. So when I get me some tape, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tape it down. So now the next one, let's go ahead and grab that one. Okay, so I have this second Epipremnum silver stripe or whatnot. So I want this to actually be a trailing plant. So what I'm actually do is cut it up in individual nodes, just like that. I'm gonna put it on my bookshelf, as if my bookshelf need more plants. But I find that this is a pretty good trailing plant. I feel like I got enough to make at least 2 pots, right? So I think I'll go ahead and I'm gonna do that. I really like this plant. I think it's a definitely a different one. I don't see a lot of people talk about it, which is kind of crazy because it's a very fast growing. It got the silver stripe, so I think it's a really good addition to your plants or whatnot. I don't really see, well, I think I saw this growing in Pike, or I think they sell it in Pike. So they do sell them in big box stores. So maybe they will begin to become more popular. If they sell it in big box stores, typically to me that means that it's a hardy plant, and like the plant stores know that they're going to get their money's worth. So I'm actually go ahead and pull up 2 of these pots and go ahead and just hang it off the side, just like this right here. And then I will just pretty much build around this. So I got 1, 2, 3. I got one right here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this one right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do it just like that. So I lean it off to the side, and yeah, we're gonna have a trailing plant, or we'll have a pot of Epipremnum Amplissimum, and I'm hoping I'm saying the word right, but I think I heard somebody else say it like that. Amplissimum. Yeah, so that should be good. So I'll do another one just like right here. This is another good way to, of course, multiply your plants too, just in case you like them just as much as I like these right here. And I can't wait for the other one to grow up. I can definitely see this being a really good addition to like my silver plants. So right there, I now have 2 pots of Amplissimums, silver stripe. So let's get to the next plant. Okay, so for this next one, as you see that this one right here is a lot. This is the Cebu blue. So this one grew very, very well along that wall. So I've seen that Cebu blue give off really big leaves. So let's see if we can achieve that. What am I gonna do with those big leaves afterwards? Not sure. Might just cut it up again, send a couple off, and keep on going. So this right here is just, I think it's just kind of like a sturdy little stick or whatnot. You can find these at Home Depot. These are pretty good, especially if you've got extension to your moss poles and you need like a nice little backing. Those will work out very, very well. So let's go ahead and get off these moss cups. And I think the moss cup for this plant here probably did very well, unlike for the decursiva. Yeah, I can already see. I definitely know that I kept these. Don't toss that over there. I'll throw it away later. Yeah, that root right there for sure, looking really good so far. Let me go ahead and knock this one off. Okay, I gotta take this one off because there's leaf on the bottom of it. And I also found that whenever you pot up plants, kind of like I'm doing right now, and it has like a bottom leaf, sometimes that bottom leaf don't make it, but that's okay. That's gonna be okay. Look at these dang old roots. Do you see this? Is that not crazy? Like, what the heck? Yeah, this is insane. Okay, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna divide that one up, but we're gonna do something with it. I think I'm gonna do, I kind of want it to be bushy, so I'm not sure. So we're gonna see. And it seemed to like that woody, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use this soilless mix or whatnot. It looks like it does really good with the soil too, so I don't know. Maybe, you know what? Let's go ahead and divide this, okay? So we'll put these two on one pole, and then I'll put this one on another pole, and we'll just see how it is. These leaves are pretty big, and from my understanding, they can get bigger. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put this one over here, and then I'm gonna grab me a cup, and I'm gonna put this one on the, we'll put this on the moss. The moss. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna put this moss down here. Like I said, I try not to wreck shop, but okay. Boom. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put this cup in here because you're supposed to be in there. I'm gonna go ahead and push this down in here because we need a little bottom on it, right? Need a little bottom on it. I'm hoping y'all are enjoying this little big chop, you know what I'm saying? I always put it like this right here because it just makes it so much easier. Boom, just like that. Okay, so I think that these are a pretty good length where I don't have to cut them. Let's see. Yeah, that's gonna be real good. Ooh, that's gonna be real good. Okay, that's gonna stick real good. Okay, so yeah, that should be okay. I know this little leaf like trying to get up, but it's gonna be all right. I think I may stick it out just a little bit, just so it can breathe, but these are really good length. Okay, and okay, that should be good. So I'm gonna go about as high as that leaf so it don't drown, and then put this here, the back of the pole. Let me turn it, boom and boom. Now we are on it, baby. And I love this dang on mix. I don't want to do any other mix. Don't suggest nothing else to me. No, I'm just kidding. You can suggest whatever you want to me. You know what I really need to do? I need to stop playing and do some pond. But I don't know. I don't feel like enough people talk about pond for me to really want to try it. So I don't know. Y'all put enough. If it's enough pond family in here, then maybe I might go ahead and hit up Lex and go and get me some pond. But I don't know. I like my leca. You know what I'm saying? Is pond better than leca? Is pond better than leca? Or I don't know. Is pond better than leca? Or do they work really good in tandem to each other? Where it's not really comparison. Like, either you a pond person or either you a leca person, and that's just kind of how it is. I don't know, but I hear leca a lot. I don't hear pond a lot. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna strap up these top leaves right here, and looking at how the roots are already rooting. You know what I mean? I probably won't have to worry too much about it. This is so easier with another person, but we're gonna do this independently. Here we go. But yeah, if I see enough people vote on some pond, maybe I'll go ahead and get me some pond and see what y'all talking about. and then y'all gotta help me with understanding it, because I don't even, tell you the truth, I don't watch videos on pond or nothing like that. I've watched a couple videos on like LECA or whatnot. LECA seems to be pretty self-explanatory, but there's some stuff that, you know, when you're watching or you're looking out about LECA that of course you want to kind of know. Just kind of like different, like how to water, and you don't want to water it too much. Different plants that kind of go in there and stuff like that. So yeah, but you know, y'all put your boy on. Put me on, you know what I'm saying? I'm always down to learn, you feel me? Don't get upset with me, don't be cursing me out. We all family, I'm just trying to learn too. But yeah, that's cute right there. Look at that, that's nice, right? Yeah, we got it, baby. Come on, can I pick it up like that? Yeah, 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 baby. I like it like that. All right, so let's go ahead and get the second one. All right, so we got this one right here. I feel like I'm gonna have to cut this up in 3. Like, look how tall this is, right? Like, can I pull that back? Yeah, that's the whole thing right there. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, forget my call, 15. This thing is dusty. So we got 15 leaves right here. So let's see, let's do it in 5. So 5 if it makes sense. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this will be one right here. So I got a 1, 2, 3, 5th. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. Go ahead and cut that low right there. And then that's look like that's gonna break off. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna chop that one off. I will tell you, it growing along that wall, it has like those back ones where you can see that roots pretty much come out of anywhere. So that's actually pretty dope. So growing along that wall, if you got like a wall or a plank or something like that, go ahead and put that on there, because it's actually pretty nice, to tell you the truth. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it on this pole right here, and what we're gonna do is use this stuff here, and we're gonna check that out. I think it's gonna grow very, very well on that because it's already been woody. So let's see what that be like. So just like the other one, boom. And this was the one that was at the very top. Okay, and this one right here, we're gonna see, cause I don't know if this gonna be able to put these roots in there like that. No, I feel like that's kind of impossible, right? Like that's like at least like 3 feet, 3-4 feet. So I'm gonna try to put it in the pole. I don't know if y'all yelling at me or not, but let's see. I can see this just kind of, let me see if I can put it in here maybe. Well, let me see. So if I do put that in there, where is that one at? This one is further down. So let's see if I can put this in here. It'll definitely help it grow. So if I can get it out the way, I'll keep it. But if not, then for sure I just gotta get rid of it. You know what I mean? Like, okay. So it looks like a snake, like a. Okay. It's getting in there. Let me see if I can push that down. Okay, so I'll go ahead and I'll keep that. Oh, don't poke myself in the eye. Okay, let's see if we can keep this one right here too. This one is a little closer to the top. And like I said, it's long, so I'm gonna keep that right there. So maybe about right here. Okay. Or should I just keep it outside the pot? No, I don't want to keep it outside the pot, right? Cause that kind of defeats the purpose. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just, yeah. We're gonna put this in there. This should help it, right? I don't know. Y'all let me know. Y'all know we're gonna have to keep an eye on this one right here. But I think it's gonna go pretty well. So we almost in there. We almost in there. Like swimwear. We almost in there. Boom, it's in there. Okay. So the other one at the bottom kind of came out a little bit because it's just too much. It's too much, y'all. Okay. Boom, just like that. Okay. So we got it. We got him. Okay. So, let's see, can I pull this down a little bit? All right, so I'm just keep it like that right there. And we're just gonna build up around it. I'm really liking this addition of the, what is it, not fir bark, but cocoa fibers. I think that's so dope that the whole coconut can be used, because I myself like coconut water. I don't know if y'all like coconut water, but I love coconut water. I try to get some coconut water in me as much as possible. It's very, I mean, it's just got a lot of benefits that of course we can use. You know what I mean? If you are on a stranded island, you would definitely want you some coconut water. Even if you don't like the taste, the benefits of it is really good. So let's see, let's get this down in there. Okay, okay. I'm hoping y'all got y'all some plants and stuff like that, and rocking with me, talking with me being all crazy and stuff. We almost done. Hopefully this won't be more than an hour. But I know and I read that some of y'all like the hour one, so if you don't, you're probably watching this in segments. That's what I do. I just like Charmaine. She does hour ones and I just watch hers in segments, but I'm like planting myself, because sometimes I do planting stuff that I don't do on videos. I should show some videos like that where I just talk about some stuff that I had to like plant and I didn't show on video, maybe just to show y'all the stuff I do on video. So I might do one of those. That might be like a short little Wednesday video. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna fill this one up, because if you know, you know, these things right here grow very, very fast. It definitely goes faster than the Rhaphidophora. So this one right here can be pretty much started in the next 2 weeks, they'll start to grow. So I'm not gonna even play with this one right here. I'm gonna just go ahead and fill it enough to the top. And I know stuff is falling out, but once I spray it down and I water it, typically this stuff will just stay by itself. So if I got some tape, right here. And these are like little pieces right here, so I'm gonna just patch these together. So I don't gotta go grab no new one that ain't around me right now. So that's what I do like about this little Velcro tape, is that even if you got like little pieces, just put them together. Even if they don't match, it's kind of like y'all socks. You don't know how y'all be with y'all matching socks. It's the same thing. So I hope you guys had a good time. I know these guys are kind of taking up all the room, but I hope you guys had a good time with me. Definitely a video that has been needing to happen, but I finally found the time to. Finally got some moss poles and some cups and stuff like that. Shout out to you if you got a chance to see me all do all of this at the end. It stayed as long as you could, and you watched it all or whatnot. Like I said, I'm gonna put some of these plants right here on the wall and see if they grow just like the Cebu blue did, and then put some in them and see how big we can get those leaves to be. So I'll definitely keep you updated on that. And yeah, if y'all ever got some videos that y'all want me to do, just let me know. You know what I mean? I tried to do something different, creative, just trying to, you know, do something a little trendy, do something new. I'm gonna start to put out, like I said, some favorite videos and stuff like that, because I do have some favorite videos, or I do have some favorite plants to make videos of, but it's all in the making. And as always, love, peace, and plants.